Hi again guys, this is FD for Sage5.tv once more back with another video, and today we are going to look at the top DEXes or decentralized exchanges within the crypto space. For starters, I'll start with those DEXes that reside on the top crypto projects. I'm talking of within the top 20. So we are going to look at some DEXes that are built on the top 20 blockchains. So the top 20 I'm looking at here is the top 20 from your coin market cap or from your CoinGecko list. So which DEX or decentralized exchange is the best? That's a question some of us will be asking ourselves from time to time during our journey within the crypto space. As you all know as well, we have also included quite a few DEXes in our 2K to 100K challenge, our public portfolio. So one or two of these DEXes will probably feature in this exercise we are doing now to try to establish how to select a top DEX, and then maybe at the end of it, work out how to identify from that shortlist, how to identify where the best rewards or returns are going to come from. Okay, so which DEX or decentralized exchange is the best? Well, the best way to answer this question is to filter the debate a little bit. If you look at Ethereum, the top DEX is certainly going to be Uniswap just by looking on CoinMarketCap. Okay, on Binance Smart Chain, this is going to be Pancakeswap because that is the one that jumps out the most. What about an Avalanche? I think so far you've got to say it's Trader Joe, and if you are not aware of what Trader Joe is, check down below as well, guys. We've done a DYOR risk evaluation on Trader Joe, and it came up with some promising scores there. Again, guys, what I'm going to share with you in this video is not financial advice. You require financial advice, go approach someone who's trained to give you financial advice. The information I'm sharing with you here today is just for informational as well as educational purposes. And from time to time as well, please note that we do post some time-sensitive information on Twitter. If you want to follow us, our Twitter handle is right here on the screen. You can just follow us so that you don't miss a thing. So you got to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. We post some new videos here as well as post some updates on Twitter, or we do both at the same time. But sometimes where time is critical, we just make Twitter posts. Okay, so back to DEXes. Now we've covered Trader Joe for Avalanche, Pancakeswap for Binance Smart Chain, and Uniswap for Ethereum. What about Solana? On Solana, you have Radium in terms of the volume, that is, and then you also got Cardano. It's still very early days for Cardano here. For Cardano, you got Minswap DEX. This one is by total value logged. And then on Cosmos, we have Osmosis. Then you also have Thorchain with its own swapping platform. Which one is the best? So out of Thorchain, Osmosis, Minswap, Raydium, Trader Joe, Pancakeswap, and Uniswap, which one is the best? It's not necessarily the biggest or the largest, but which one is the best and how do you choose? As an investor or as a user, how do you choose which one is the best DEX? Okay, I know there are other factors involved here, such as whether the DEX you are going to use actually support the tokens that you are interested in. Okay, that is neither here nor there. That is a no-brainer. You should always consider that first. But we are going to try and answer the what part, as in what measure do you apply when you're trying to choose, or what metric do you apply when you're trying to choose which DEX is the best. The ones that come to mind straight away are, by market cap. Do you choose it by market capitalization? What about by trading volume? What about how big the ecosystem is, or how many tokens are involved or are available to be swapped on that DEX? What about total value logged? How much total value logged? Is there a connection? Is there a link between total value logged and the performance or how good a decentralized exchange is? And then you also need to consider things like asset diversity, like I tried to touch on earlier on, where you are looking at whether the tokens you are looking for, are they just native tokens or are they synthetics, which are wrapped versions of some native assets from different blockchains? So you got to consider all those things. Let's start with Uniswap because that's the most obvious. Okay, by market capitalization, we have Uniswap is the best decentralized exchange by that measure only. Uniswap is a popular decentralized trading protocol known for its role in facilitating automated trading of decentralized finance or DeFi token. Ticker symbol is UNI. Current price at the time we're doing this video or shooting this video is $9.05. All-time low was 42 cents some years back. All-time high, $44.97, achieved sometime last year, 2021. Blockchain, Uniswap resides on Ethereum, and there are over 1,400 coins and tokens that you can swap on Uniswap. There are different versions, of course, so you got to be careful which one you're using. I don't know if version 1 is still available, but I think version 2 and 3 are the ones where there might be a choice for people to use when they are trying to make some swaps. And I also believe that some Ethereum scaling solutions like Arbitrum and Optimism, they use different versions of Uniswap. If I'm wrong, guys, correct me down below. Whilst you're down there, guys, don't forget to hit that notification bell as well as subscribe to our channel if you're not subscribed yet. Okay, so does it support multiple contracts or multiple assets? Yes, because it supports native assets as well as wrapped versions of different assets. So that's quite possible. And then we look at the market cap for Uniswap. At this moment in time, it's about $6.7 billion. Our total value logged, it's about $6.53 billion. So it's kind of one-to-one. Market cap and total value logged is kind of matching there. I believe it is, yes. That data is accurate as of this moment we are doing this video. 24-hour volume is 212.7 million. Market cap ranking, this is on CoinMarketCap. Uniswap ranks in position 16. Okay, but it's the top DEX and it's coming in at position 16 because they are the, number one is Bitcoin, of course. Next up is Thorchain. These are in no particular order, by the way. We'll rank them later on after we've finished our evaluation here. Next up is Thorchain. Thorchain is a decentralized liquidity protocol that allows users to easily exchange crypto assets across a range of networks without losing full custody of their assets in the process. With Thorchain, users can simply swap one asset for another in a permissionless setting without needing to rely on order books to source liquidity. Instead, market prices are maintained through the ratio of assets in a pool. I will leave a link, see automated market maker and how it works down below. Our ticker symbol is Rune, RUNE. Current price for the Rune Coin is $2.88. All-time low was some years back at almost a tenth of a cent. All-time high was at $21.26. So if you had managed to invest in a Rune or Thorchain those many years ago, a few years ago, you would have made some huge gains from a fraction of a cent to $21.26. That is if you actually sold at the top, of course. So it's not about your book value. It's actually about how much you walk away with in terms of your gains. Okay. The blockchain, this is an independent blockchain using Cosmos SDK or software development kit, and it supports approximately 51 assets, including some synthetics. It supports multiple smart contracts. Market cap currently it's sitting at $951 million. 24-hour volume is 163 million. Coin market cap ranking, it's position 57. Third one is Pancakeswap. Pancakeswap is an automated market maker, a decentralized finance or DeFi application that allows users to exchange tokens, providing liquidity via farming and earning fees in return. Ticker symbol CAKE, C-A-K-E. Current price is $4.27. All-time low, again, it was a fraction of a cent. All-time high came in last year at $44.18. Again, if you had been lucky to invest in Pancakeswap all those years back, you'll have made some significant gains. You're talking of thousands and thousands of percent. Again, justifying that narrative, that timing the market is not the winner. The winner is time spent within the market or inside the market. There you go. There is your evidence. Does it support multiple contracts? It does. There are some synthetics there as well. And market cap currently it's sitting at almost $622 million. Our total value logged is $3.31 billion. 24-hour volume it's 48.3 million, and coin market cap ranking is coming in at position 71. Okay, that's interesting. Our next one is TraderJoe. TraderJoe is a decentralized exchange on the Avalanche blockchain that offers DeFi services including swapping, staking, and yield farming. If you want to see more on TraderJoe, see our previous video where we did our DYO, our risk evaluation for TraderJoe. I'll leave a link down in the description and you can have a look. TraderJoe received some very positive scores as well, so it will be worth watching that video to see what our review actually came up with when it came to the final score. What were the results? Our ticker symbol is JOE, J-O-E. Our current price is 38 cents. All-time low was 17 cents, which was again probably June. It was almost at the same time when we opened the position in TraderJoe. We didn't open it exactly 17 cents. I think when we opened the position in our 2K to 100K challenge, it was between the 20 cents and 22 cents. So not bad. Sometimes it's not easy to time the market exactly, but in this case, we're very close to if this turns out to be the bottom in the end, we don't know. We may still go lower. Okay. You always be aware of that. We may still go a lot lower from where we are. It's all about balancing the risks. So current price 38 cents, all-time low 17 cents, all-time high $5.02. Blockchain is Avalanche and it supports approximately 81 coins and tokens, and I believe there are some wrapped versions as well, so it's something to be aware of. It supports multiple contracts. Yeah, it does. Market cap it's $116.9 million. Total value logged $230.5 million in total value logged. Our 24-hour volume is 3.3 million. I think that's where things might not be going as well as it should be, because for a decentralized exchange you want it to be having a lot of volume because that's how they make their money. It might be that because it's a bear market, things are just quieter. You never know. But that's quite key for the economic model of a decentralized exchange. You need volume to generate the rewards via transaction fees. Coin market ranking for TraderJoe is coming in at 195. Next one is Raydium. Raydium is an automated market maker and liquidity provider built on the Solana blockchain for the Serum decentralized exchange. Ticker symbol Ray. Current price is 90 cents. All-time low 59 cents. All-time high, $16.93. So again, one of the things I would like to highlight is for people who are saying the bottom is not in yet. If you look at the price right now and the all-time low and then the all-time high, granted the all-time low might change significantly, but what you got to consider is from where you are, where the all-time high is and where the current all-time low is, which one is closer to you? Okay, if the all-time low is closer to the price now, you're probably relatively safer to proceed. Again, it's not financial advice. This is how I look at these things. You're probably in a relatively safer position to make a move, because even if it achieves 50% of its previous all-time high, you'll still make huge gains. That's how you should be thinking. All these people who are promising you a different all-time high, they have no clue what it is. It's almost like you are looking for a unicorn. You don't know what it's going to be, but you're hunting for it. You don't know when it will come and in what form. So this is where we are again. If you are chasing a unicorn bottom, it might never turn up. So if things turn for the better today, you're going to miss out. So stop listening to some of these people who are waiting for a so-called bottom, but they can't tell you what it's going to be or when. It's all guesswork. I'm guessing, but my guessing is somehow informed than someone who's promising you something that is not informed whatsoever, just based on their feelings. You don't spend your money on how someone is feeling. It doesn't work like that. Okay, so current market cap for Raydium is $115.2 million. Total value logged is $220 million. 24-hour volume is $38 million. Coin market cap ranking is coming in at 199, so it's very close to Trader Joe, just behind it, of course. The next one is Osmosis. Osmosis is an automated market making protocol that specializes in the interchain DeFi movement and is built on its own blockchain utilizing the Cosmos SDK or software development kit and IBC technologies. Osmosis is an advanced protocol focused on customizable automated market makers. Our ticker symbol OSMO, OSMO. Our current price is sitting at $1.17. All-time low came in at 69 cents. Our all-time high came in at $11.21. Blockchain is an independent blockchain built using Cosmos SDK, and it supports over 50 coins and tokens. It supports multiple tokens and multiple smart contracts. Yes. Our market cap is currently sitting at $330.8 million. Total value logged $210 million. 24-hour volume $8.7 million. Again, like I said earlier, for all these decentralized exchanges or automated market maker, they make money from transaction fees, so you want the volume to be higher. Okay, that is always something that is an indicator of whether the decentralized exchange or the automated market maker is going to do well. It needs to have a profitable economic model, and trading volume is one of the indicators. Coin market cap ranking is coming in at 220. Okay, guys, one of the things, again, another takeaway is when people are saying to you, when you go to coin market cap, don't look at anything above the top 20 or anything beyond top 100 and so forth. Some of these projects we are talking about here, the DEXes and automated market makers, they are going to be big projects in the future. So if you are not investing in them now and wait for them to drop in the top 100, you're not going to make the same gains as people who are investing in them now. So this is a time to actually look at some of these projects when they are not attractive and they are not in the top 20 or top 100 or even top 200. You're talking of Osmosis at 220, position 220. But I do believe it's going to do quite well. At some point, when we get time, we'll try and factor it into our DY or our risk evaluation schedules to see what scores we're going to come up with. But I think so far it's looking solid. It's looking like a solid project. Anyway, we then move on to Minswap, a decentralized exchange on the Cardano blockchain. Minswap is a multi-pool decentralized exchange on Cardano. You can swap tokens with minimal costs, minimum time, and maximal convenience. Our ticker symbol MIN, MIN, our current price is just over 2.5 cents. All-time low is just over 2 cents, so it just achieved its all-time low recently. All-time high was achieved sometime in March and April when it hit the equivalent of 44 cents. The blockchain is Cardano, of course, and it supports over 40 coins and tokens. The majority of them are meme coins, of course, or they are very tiny projects, but there you go. Multiple smart contracts. No, at the moment, it's only support the smart contract. They are only Cardano natives, so that's where we are. It doesn't have anything like bridges or anything of that sort, so it does not support multiple third-party smart contracts there. Total value logged, it's $50.5 million. 24-hour volume is not available. Market cap, it's sitting at $650,000. Again, this could be down to oracles. Whether this market cap is accurate or not, I'm not sure. I don't think it is, because I don't think there is a reliable oracle that is providing the price feeds, but I could be wrong. But I don't believe that market cap is correct. If it is, it's definitely the time to invest in Minswap, because this thing will not stay there. Even if it's going to get to 100 million from where it is going to be doing 100x plus. Okay, so it's worth considering a project like Minswap. Anyway, those are just my opinions, of course, guys. It's not financial advice. Again, guys, don't forget to click like and subscribe, as well as smash that notification bell. You don't want to miss on some of this alpha that I'm sharing with you. There was no 24-hour volume on CoinMarketCap, and the CoinMarketCap ranking for Minswap is coming in at 1,645. Again, we've done a DYOR risk evaluation on Minswap. The results were very positive, and we think Minswap is actually going to be one of the stronger DEXes on Cardano. At the moment, it's sitting as the top DEX on Cardano. That might not be the case over time because there are other projects coming along, and some of these might actually be resolving any issues that the likes of Minswap and SundaeSwap might have encountered when they launched. So that is always something to be aware of. If the status quo remains, where Minswap retains the top position as a top Cardano DEX, then just think about what will happen to its total market cap as and when things actually start moving. I think at the moment everyone is waiting for the Vassal hard fork to see what will come up. Anyway, so let's go to the actual evaluation that we did for these DEXes. So Uniswap is ranking 16th on CoinMarketCap, Raydium 199 position, Pancakeswap is coming in at 71, and Minswap at 1,645, Thorchain at 57th position, Osmosis at 220th position, and then you got Trader Joe at 195th position. So this is where we are. If we are looking at the factors we outlined where we're going to assess each of these DEXs on, things like the market cap, current market cap, total value logged, 24-hour volume, current price, all-time low and all-time high. There is information behind those numbers, okay, and behind these elements that I'm going to share with you the results. Just because a project comes last in this exercise doesn't mean it's a bad project. Just because a project comes first doesn't mean it's the best DEX for investment purposes. It might be for experience and doing your swaps, but for investing, if you are going to buy the token or invest in the token, will it be, if it's got the largest market cap, the chance of it doing multiple X's on that large market cap is very low. So you almost want to go for something that is relatively safer, but also with a smaller market cap, and it will be easy for the market cap to increase. Increasing market cap also, by definition, means an increase in the price. Again, it might be that if the maximum number of tokens is a lot, it might be that the market cap also is a function of the total coins or total tokens available as well as the price. So always bear that in mind. Okay, these things are not set in stone. So having done our evaluation and we did some analysis, of course, Uniswap was top DEX because it scored the maximum scores on 5 out of 6 factors that we were scoring on. In second was Pancakeswap. Third is Thorchain. Fourth is Radium. Fifth is Osmosis. Sixth is Trader Joe. Last is Minswap. Okay, how do you then look at this data and make sense of it? Like I've already tried to intimate earlier in the video. When you look at these projects, for some of them we've done our DYO. I'm looking at Trader Joe. I'm looking at Minswap. If the DYO risk evaluation told us these are relatively safer, or yes, they are high risk, but so could other projects that we're investing in, and their market caps are low, the chance of you making huge gains from these is huge. So you're almost likely going to make huge gains in something like Trader Joe than on Uniswap because of its higher market cap. Okay, those are things you need to keep in mind. But when it comes to using and doing your swap and token exchanges and stuff, maybe Uniswap will be the best because it's got a lot of liquidity. But the problem will be the Ethereum, transaction fees. If you can interact with Arbitrum or Optimism, then maybe you go that way. But this is just some of the information you need to consider when you are looking at these results. So looking at Minswap being last, Trader Joe being the one above last, and then Osmosis is the third one from last. What this is trying to tell you is, yes, there is an order here of what is currently the best DEX in terms of the numbers that matter. But for an investor, you are looking at making money. How do you do that? Again, guys, this is not financial advice. You look at these DEXs that we've just reviewed today and then think, which one am I going to make the most if I were to invest this much into? Is it the one that has got a bigger market cap already? You could say, yeah, probably, because it's a DEX for Ethereum, and Ethereum is a large ecosystem. But then some of these ecosystems like your Avalanche, your Cardano, your Cosmos, they are going to get bigger and bigger, and they will take some market share from Ethereum or bring new users to the ecosystem, the crypto ecosystem. So those are things you need to consider. That's what I do. So when you are getting into some of these projects, DYO on its own, yes, it will work, but look at some of the work that goes before you even do your DYO. This is what I do. From this list, I will probably start from the bottom up, doing my DYO. I know we've done DYO, a risk evaluation on Minswap and TraderJoe already. Next will probably be Osmosis, then Radium, then Thorchain, Pancakeswap, and lastly we'll probably finish with Uniswap. The positive thing about the likes of Uniswap and Pancakeswap is you can almost jump into them without doing this whole thing about DYO or risk evaluation. Why? Because they are already up on the crypto charts and the risk is relatively lower in investing them than on the likes of Minswap and TraderJoe. Why? Because they are new, they might not even make it out of the current bear market. Always be aware of that. Anyway guys, that's our conclusion there. Uniswap is the top DEX, but for investment purposes, is it the right project to be looking at to invest? Comment down below and let us know. Until next time guys, this was FD with a new concept of looking at different categories. In this case, we're looking at DEXes. How do you pick DEXes to then apply your DYO or risk evaluation? This is some of the work that goes into it. There is a lot more research that goes into the data that I've just been throwing around, that has been prepared by some of the guys who are helping us here. Until next time guys, this is FD for Sage5.tv signing out. Bye for now.